Hey, I know what you're thinking. It's light out and slept in, and that's 1,000% right. Ain't nothing like 300 milligrams of caffeine at 9:34 a.m. Okay. Whew. It is chilly out, man. 44 degrees on the dash. So you know what that means. We got to get our legs nice and warm because today is a leg day. We're getting right into it, man. Last week, October, I think it was October 14th or so, we hit 305, and I think it was 5 reps. I had my big dog spotting me. My boy was going crazy, and I was salivating at the mouth for how heavy that shit was. Boy, that felt good though. It felt good to do some heavy ass squats. Do you need heavy ass squats to build big legs? No, but it feels good. You know what didn't feel good was the bench yesterday. Fuck, pissed me off. I woke up, that shit sore as hell right now. It's like it's not a painful sore. Like, you know, I can stretch it. Like, I don't know if it might be a partial tear, not a full like off the bone type shit. I mean, you guys saw me press a little bit yesterday. I can still press. You know what I'm saying? I probably could do some push-ups, but as far as anything with the free weight flat bench, boy, that shit might be cooked. That shit might be cooked, chat. We might be not doing that ever again. For how, bro, we only reintroduced that, 3 weeks now? It's only been a few weeks, so it's just like, yo, that exercise did not need to be reintroduced. You know, at least, I mean, I'm 31. I should still be able to recover pretty quickly. So I'll be good, but I'll leave that to the 20-year-olds that just started lifting. 15-year-olds, y'all go crazy on the bench. You can have it. I don't want it no more. I already hit the 3 wheels, the ever so coveted 3 wheels, and I think I got a video somewhere of me hitting 325 or something like that with no spot. So I don't know what the fuck was that? Oh yeah, that was COVID times. COVID times, you could hop in that hyperbolic time chamber and drink a fifth of Henny, wake up next morning, bench 3 wheels. Like, yo, that was a weird time, man. What the hell were y'all doing during COVID, bro? Because there was nothing to do but drink and lift. Drink and exercise, I guess, because I don't think very many people had access to a gym. Said this time and time before, but my brother had a nice garage gym. Had everything you needed, so we were doing like deadlifts. We were doing these random exercises that we could like makeshift into like a pull down, or I think we did we did weighted pull-ups. So I had a chain, and I just put the chain around the leather belt, which, I mean, that shit worked, you know. You got to do what you got to do. But what I got to do today is really burn out that crumble cookie. It was my sister's birthday yesterday, and Mom sent over a cookie platter. It's 3 Dubai joints, 3 tres leches, and I think they switched the flavor around though, because the Dubai cookie don't really taste like the Dubai cookie when it first rolled out. The chocolate on top of the brownie was a little softer, so I'm not completely disappointed. The taste is still there. However, I wish it was more of that texture. It was like a Reese's cup kind of texture on the top. The chocolate was just soft, and if you left it out for a little too long, the chocolate would actually melt. So maybe that was on their part when they first rolled it out. It was too tough to like prep, and then that's why they like sold out of everything. But now it's back. It's just gas to me still. I mean, it's not like it's like an 8.4 out of 10 now. Last time it was definitely a 10 out of 10. My only critique is probably softening up the chocolate up top, because you gotta kind of bite into it a little bit now. But either way, it's still good. The tres leches is a little bit better in my opinion. Could use a little bit more moist, but we got 3, so one of them gotta have that nice little moist bite to the tres leches. Oh boy, what is it, golden hour? God damn. Shout out to the M's. They fucking choked. Like usual. Damn, what's new though? The drought continues. The drought continues in Seattle. It's all good, man. I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, so we know how that feels. I just rock with all the Boston teams. Shout out my Patriots, man. Number 1 in the division. Say something. Hopefully I can say that at the end of the season too. Because right now, you know, we're our record. Go peep the Patriots schedule. Schedule is atrocious. We got all the bums lined up, ready to take an ass whooping. At least hopefully that's what my guy Drake May does. Drake May has been putting on a clinic. Let's be real. He has been solid the past few games. Again, we haven't been playing nobody like too crazy, but even when we played the Bills, you know, the Bills, they're a solid team. So happy we beat them, because it's just us and the Bills in our division, because we got the Dolphins and the Dolphins, who are completely just ass cheeks. Why am I blanking right now? So it's Patriots, Bills, Dolphins. Damn, bro. It's the AFC East. Is it AFC East? Yeah, is it the Jets? Because then our fucking division is ass. Let me see, hold up. AFC. Is it the AFC East? It gotta be the AFC East. Yep, it is the Jets. Whew. Oh, 0-7. Oh my God. Boy, I know Gary V is fucking off the cliff right now. Holy shit. The Jets are dog water. The Jets are Zoa energy drinks. Them shits are ass too. God damn. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Let's map out the workout. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that the Smith machine is open. Your boy can just hop directly into that shit. Unless we want to warm up with a little bit of cardio on the Stairmaster. We've been pretty good with the Stairmaster, like just been doing the stairs like every day. I like the stairs though. I mean, that's the only exercise that I feel fine holding onto the railing. And again, people could, you know, contradict me or go against that, but I feel like it only matters for the incline treadmill walk and the, what else do you hang on for? I feel like that's the only one. When people do the incline treadmill walk, you hang on to the machine, and I feel like that just defeats the purpose. You might as well just get some steps in, brother. At least for the Stairmaster, you're still climbing steps. You might be hanging on for a little bit, but you're still moving your body. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I mean, you're still getting better movement, in my opinion, but I'll do either or. I mean, 2 years ago when I was on prep, I was just getting steps in. So we definitely did the incline walk. Shit, we was walking for like 60 minutes one day. Cardio got up to like an hour and 30, I think. I did an hour on the stairs like 2 weeks ago. Which ain't too bad. I did like 45 minutes yesterday. You know, I'm glad I get my cardio in. That's it. It feels like it's helping me maintain a six-pack, which I definitely want to do. I don't want to get fat anymore, man. Being fat is, or being a little bit overweight, being chunky it's overrated. This is not healthy. But let me go ahead and finish this bang, and I'll catch you guys in there. Okay, guys, this is the first exercise. It is obviously a Smith machine squat, and we're gonna try barefoot today. So we haven't done barefoot squats in a while, but I mean, it should feel like the same shit. We got up to 305 last week, so we're gonna work our way up to 315 this week, and then this is one of my feeder sets. So probably just hit like a double or a single on this guy. Make sure everything's working mechanically fine. First set with the belt on, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, that's feeling good, bro. That's feeling great. So we're gonna, let's go 275 next. 275. All right, so this will be one of the top sets. So the first working set, we got 3 plates on here. Again, we did 305 last week, so this should be pretty comparable to what we did last week. Okay, focus up. Gotta lock in, gotta lock in. Need something to bite on. Try this. Not gonna work. Okay. 3. My footing right. Ooh, shit. That shit feeling a little hectic right now. Okay, let's go. 2. Shit, one more. Come on. Let's go. We did it. God damn. God damn. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck that. Last week the second set felt a lot better. So we're gonna leave this on, shoot for another 4. God damn. Fuck. All right, guys, top set. I will be happy if I get 5, because last week the second set moved a lot faster. I don't know what it was. Maybe I tapped in, or maybe my body was already ready for the weight, which, I mean, sometimes happens over the years of lifting. The first working set is like and then you hop into the next working set, then you're like, all right, now you actually can, you know, put some work in and get ready to go. So let's see what we got here as far as reps go. Get our weight under us. Get some big breaths in. Okay. 3, 2. Okay. Big breath. How many was that? Was that 4? Please be 4. I'll run the footage back, but I think that was 4. Fuck. That last one was ugly as fuck. I don't know, man. It's not. Sometimes you have those days where you're like, shit ain't feeling the same. But we went up 10 pounds in weight. And the form, the tempo, maybe the tempo wasn't as fast as last week because we were going like boom, the reps, boom, boom, boom. This one is down, nice and controlled, and then up. But regardless, I'm happy with the weight. So if we could just control 315 for what we just did for the weeks to come, I'm happy with it. Okay guys, we did 3 wheels. We dropped down for 2 for elevated, heels elevated. And the heel elevation is gonna help with that knee flexion, so driving your knees forward. We took another wheel off. We got 1 wheel left. And then for this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay at the bottom of the movement and not lock out. So we're gonna try and keep the tensions on the quads here. So push those knees forward and right back up. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. Yes, sir. That quad pump is nasty right now. God damn. Okay. So next, probably gonna just hit a leg press. And then hit our leg press. We did a Bulgarian. We superset the leg press with the Bulgarian split squat last time. But we'll see what we want to get into. Obviously, leg extensions is gonna be a no-brainer. But damn. Top set of the leg press. We're not gonna do any giant sets or anything like that, just straight sets today. To map out the workout is Smith machine squat. Then we got the leg press, leg extension, and then we're gonna do our hip adduction. So just those 4 exercises, and then we'll call it quits for the day. Rep range, same rep range we've always trained in. The 4 to 15, 4 to 20. Sometimes we get a little nutty in here and do like drop sets, so I'll count that as extra reps on top of that. Hold on. These don't slip. My feet are towards the bottom of the platform. As you can see the knee flexion that we'll get from here. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Probably have like 1 more in, 1 or 2. But we'll call it quits for the leg press, and then we're gonna go hop into a leg extension. Damn, bro. All right, guys, this is the 3rd exercise. We're doing this unilaterally to get a little bit more ROM. So we'll start with the left leg. Whenever you're doing unilateral workouts, start with the weaker leg, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could sense that form was breaking down.
towards the end of that set. So 12 is where we call it quits. And then obviously even it out, get another 12 on the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 8, 10, 11, one more, 12. That's way easier on the right leg, guys. And we only have like 45 pounds on here. But we'll call it quits for that. Third exercise, fourth exercise, hip adduction, and then that'll be the end of the workout. Okay. Sorry guys, no physique update today. We only did those 3 exercises. And I'm not an excuse type of guy, so I literally got no excuses for bringing the heat today. I mean, it happens sometimes. Sometimes shit feels off, but you just got to get it done. No matter what the circumstances are. If your tummy hurts, you got to get it done. If you wake up a little late, you got to get it done. If you got no sleep, guess what? You got to get it done. And that's why this shit has to be a habit. It has to be ingrained in here. It has to be part of your daily routine. Everything has to mesh, because if it doesn't, if getting healthy is just for a fucking vacation because you want to look good on the beach, that's only gonna go so far. It has to be much more than that. You can't just have that goal. Sure, you could probably, set that goal, get that 6-pack, do this, do that, and the other. But what happens after? Because I've set goals countless of times. You just got to keep moving that goalpost. I can't tell you how many times I got punched in the face for competing in bodybuilding. I can count how many second place trophies on 2 hands. Bro. And the runner-up is, insert my name there, bro. That's crazy. Second place after second place after second place after second place. And you really can't control who shows up to the competition. Shit, I could be competing, and then goddamn C-Bum Jr. shows up. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? All I can do is compare myself to how I was last competition and compare myself to, did I improve here? Did I improve there? What changes do we have to do in the off season to bring a better package for next competition? And I guess going off that tangent, that's how you got to see things, right? Because that just goes hand in hand. That, I've been competing for 10+ years now, and just 2 years ago was the first overall I've ever taken. 2 or 3 years ago. Is it 2023? Yeah, just 2 years ago. First place, pro card, natural pro card. And just reaching the finish line. Again, I moved the goalposts. Now I want to get a IFBB pro card naturally, which would be, once that happens, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I have a lifetime to complete that, so no rush. But yeah, I mean, you just got to keep going. It's literally how many punches you can take. You got to just keep getting punched in the face until that one time. Oh shit. You fight back, you throw one punch, boom, catches him, knockout. It looks like you're up on top now. I read a quote yesterday from, I think it was Alex Hormozy, and he said, you have to endure the inevitable. You have to, how long can you endure the inevitable? Something along those lines. And that just puts everything into perspective, because it's literally how long can you eat shit? Or how long can you do something without it giving anything back to you? That also ties into the saying, give without looking for something in return. And I don't know, sometimes I feel good giving. Like the other day I went thrifting and I found some cool college pieces. There were some vintage Nike. One was a vintage Nike long sleeve from UW, and another one was a nice Nike UW puffer vest. I was like, oh shit, my brother, he be golfing and stuff, so he could definitely use that vest. And he's been to a UW football game. I mean, I like UW, they're cool. It's Washington, I live in Washington State. I could have used it. And I was like, let me just give this to my guy, because I feel like he'd put a little bit more value into it than I would. And you know, he was super pumped up that, you know, we got that. And I was like, hell yeah, that's dope. And sometimes people, you know, put more value in things than you would. Not saying I wouldn't like that, because, you know, shit, I be putting that shit on from time to time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put that nice little long sleeve to work, but I got 1,000 pieces of clothing. But that'll end this vlog, guys. I just appreciate everybody for tuning in as always. We were live, and a quick chest update. I think last video I had the mic off. My fault on that. But a quick chest update. It is a little sore to the touch right now, so I think it's a micro tear. I am going to self-diagnose it as that. And basically how I overcame injuries in the past is obviously rested. So we're not going to be doing our chest for over a week or so longer than a week for sure. Just let it recover, and then if you have a heat pack, you can do that. Ice is good too, but just don't use it. Just let it chill, let it relax, and let it recover, and then everything will be totally fine. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in again. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.